Welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I want to talk to y'all today about giving yourself permission. Okay, let me tune into my other device and see if y'all can hear me because sometimes when I'm on here, the microphone doesn't work. So we want to make sure that I can be heard. So just a moment, y'all. All right, let me see if I can hear myself. Okay, sounds like I can hear myself. Let me give myself some hearts. Let me hype myself up, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. I don't think I have the best connection, so I don't know how well I'm coming in, but I can hear myself, so that means my microphone is working. So I just clicked off. What's good, Fox Galaxy? Nice to see you today. All right, today's message is give yourself permission. And I just did a pre recorded video that I might post on this channel about giving yourself permission. So today, what I want to talk about is I'm giving myself permission to get out today and enjoy this beautiful weather, y'all. It was 83 degrees yesterday when I was, leaving the school. And lo and behold, when I got outside, I couldn't believe we actually had summertime weather. Today, I thought it was going to be so different, but it's a little chillier. It's actually 66, but it's still beautiful out here. And I said, in the spur of the moment, you just woke up. I said, I'm going to take this time to spend with me and enjoy pieces of my life. Somebody must be having a birthday party, y'all. They must be, because I see somebody walking with gifts and presents in the background. And I want to talk to you about giving yourself permission to do things that you've never done before. If there's something you always wanted to do, like I wanted to skydive out of a plane, I wanted to um, do a hot air balloon, and I want to travel all around the world, y'all. Give yourself permission to do it. I have my passport. I've been putting it out there to people that I know that this is what I have planned. And either people are going to go with you or they won't. But don't let that stop you from fulfilling your life, your dreams, your desires. Don't let anything stop you from fulfilling something that you feel in your spirit was meant to happen for yourself. So, just like I talk about my writing, my books, oh, that's still going to happen, y'all. And I'm going to make it my priority to start taking time more for myself and stop worrying about what other people think and how other people perceive it, or whether it works or not. It's going to work if you've already made up in your mind that you're going to do it. The only thing that can hold you back is the universe telling you no. Sometimes the universe tells you no, and you have to accept it. And maybe sometimes the universe is just trying to protect you from something. It's like, not at this moment, not in this way. Y'all, let me tell you about something that I went through. I'm in the process of still going through it, so I don't even know if I should really talk about it too much. But there were opportunities taken away from me when it came to real estate, y'all. And it was nothing that I did. But sometimes people are just very vicious and spiteful, and they try to snatch things from you that you know you deserve and that you know you've worked for. Well, guess what? I had an opportunity knocking. And not only did this person reach out to me on Facebook, they actually took the time to call my phone and say, hey, I sent you a message on Facebook. I saw you didn't get it. I saw you didn't check it. So I decided to give you a call because I know that you're a good realtor, and I think you got a bad end of the deal in your last situation. And because of that, y'all, I might be starting a new venture when it comes to real estate. And I am excited to share that with y'all once it finally happens. I don't want to delve too much into it, but I am going to be taking some time this weekend to actually explore those things and to get everything solidified. And I've been in communication with that situation as well. I also have a colleague that I was telling you about that reached out to me about helping her with, some properties that she has. So when one door closes, I know people don't like to hear it. Another one does open, and sometimes it's a better door. All right. Sometimes it's for a greater good for us. But no matter what people try to take away from you, no matter what they try to take away from you, you keep knocking down those doors. You keep knocking down those walls and those barriers, and you keep telling yourself, if this is the life you deserve and this is the life that you set your sights on, then you're going to have that life. You going to claim that life. Claim it. Y'all, I bought a goal board. I'm going to redo my goal board for this year. And I'm going to put everything that I want on my goal board because it is coming into fruition. I took a long time to make it to where I am right now. I wanted to move out of the state for years. I tried to put in applications and applications after applications, y'all. It was craziness what I went through just to relocate when I was trying to move out of state. I mean, years went by, years, and I couldn't understand. I was talking about it so much that the people around me started to get opportunities and they started moving out of state. And I couldn't understand why not me. I'm the one that set all of this into motion. They wouldn't have even thought about moving out of state if I weren't talking about it. Guess what? My time came. My job allowed us to work from home. And I decided in my head, I said, I'm not renewing the lease. I'm not staying here. Y'all, I waited till the very last moment to go to that leasing office. And I talked to that lady face to face. And she said, you pick a day when you want to move out. And that's exactly what I did, y'all. And lo and behold, I was able to leave and relocate. I packed my equipment. As long as I had the laptop and an internet connection, I could do my job from wherever. And that's what I did. And I didn't care about letting my job know. You think I cared about what they thought? I mean, I'm pretty sure they can track your IP address. And then, I had got a different manager for a brief period of time. And she's like, oh, if you're going to be going out of town, we need to know this and that. F that, y'all. You can't play by the rules when it comes to your life. You make your own rules when it comes to your life. We don't have to live under the guise of other people's rules because all this stuff is made up anyway by man. You are human just like these people. And whatever you say you want for your life, you're going to get for your life. And that's the attitude that I try to have about a lot of things. Now, are there unnatural forces working behind the scenes? Yes. Are there people throwing things at you, invisible spiritual attacks? Yes. And we have to get through that too. But you have to be anointed, you have to be chosen, you have to be steadfast, you have to have a pure heart, you have to be clear minded, and you can't let that sway you. When I say you have to be determined, you have to be more determined than the enemy, y'all. The enemy is very determined. I mean, determined to destroy, determined to destroy and knock you down. When I said that I was going to move, I did exactly what I said I wanted to do. When I said I wanted a certain vehicle in a certain color with a certain color leather seats, I got exactly what I wanted. It's on my goal board, y'all. When I said the relocation was on the goal board, the car was on the goal board. I still have other things on the goal board that I haven't achieved yet, but does that negate the fact that I'm going to do it? No, because I'm still going to do it. Y'all, I've been working on things that I've been trying to manifest for myself. And what I find for me is when I put my energy and effort and consistency into it, it grows. And if that can happen just like that, it can happen for other people. I see things happening for other people, and I'm like, I know I can do that. If it can happen for them, why can't it happen for me? Y'all, but like I said, there is a spiritual attack that is sent to certain people to stop you from reaching your goals, your dreams, desires. Give yourself permission and tell yourself, yes, I can. Yes, I want this. I deserve it. I'm going to have it. I'm going to get it, and get it for yourself. The life you want, create it for yourself. It's not always easy. I'm going to tell you that now. Why is it not easy? Because there are people and entities making it difficult. That's the only reason. That's the only difference. What's good, Chelsea Patterson? But yeah, much love to you too, Fox Galaxy. There, especially when you're in a good mood. Yeah. So when you're in a good mood, that's when the enemy attacks the most. When you're happy, when you're singing, when you're listening to your music, when you're in your good energy, your good vibe, that's when the enemy is attacking at the worst, because it doesn't like for you to be happy. It doesn't want you to be joyful. It does not want you to attain your full potential in life. It doesn't want you to get all the things that you said you desire. The enemy is after the people that are pure hearted, that are good people, that are good spirited. That's who the enemy is after. If you are already on the side of evil, if you already are spiteful, envious, jealous, always trying to tear other people down, it's not going to attack them. Why would it? Because the devil has them right where they want them. Give yourself permission to have what you want in life and go after it vigorously. Don't listen to anybody, any naysayers. I don't care if they're friends, family members. I don't care how well they say they know you. Oh, you can't do it. Who gives a F what they have to say about you, y'all? Give yourself permission to reach and attain any goals, any dreams, any desires you've ever had. If you had a dream and a goal in life when you were growing up that you wanted to be something, be it. You can recreate yourself as much as you want. Who's there to stop you and say you can't do it? We are multi talented, multifaceted. Everybody was given the gift of more than one thing in life. And just because someone sees you a certain way doesn't mean you have to fit into their box. This is not what you were created to do, is to fit into somebody else's box of what they think you should be. All right? Give yourself permission to grow. Give yourself permission to change your mind. Give yourself permission to enjoy your life. Give yourself permission to do, if it's something that you want to do to improve yourself, your health, your finances, where you live, you want a better neighborhood, you want a better car, okay, go get that thing that you want. A car is very tangible, y'all. People always want to put limitations on people. Oh, why are you so high minded? Why do you want to do this? Who do you think you are? You are exactly who you want to be. And whatever you say you want, that's exactly what you will have. All right? So give yourself permission to go for the gusto. They always say aim for the sky because you might end up somewhere in the stars. All right, you will end up somewhere in the clouds. That's better than being down here with these low vibrational energies and negative entities, y'all. Go for what you like. What's good, Marabou? Yeah, I just wanted to share some positive energy with y'all because I'm feeling positive right now. There has to be a little children's party because I keep seeing people pull up with children. And I saw somebody with gift bags with birthday gifts. They got some music playing in the background. But yes, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts, y'all. I just, just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all. I'm wearing my yellow of joy today, y'all. My yellow of joy. I had yellow on yesterday, and one of the teachers, she said, yellow is my favorite color, and you are wearing that. And so everybody said they liked my yellow outfit yesterday. I felt like I was looking like a banana. Thank you, Marabou. We have to be positive. I like your name, by the way, Marabou. I hope I'm saying it properly. Marabou. It sounds so, I don't know, suave. I like that. Marabou. Thank you, Maribel. I love that you love the positivity because a lot of people don't like people that are positive. It turns people off when you are trying to be good spirited. It turns people off when you're trying to walk in your divinity. It turns people away from you when you're trying to be good spirited. A lot of people like when people thrive on negativity so they can join forces in the negativity because they're feeling miserable and negative. Y'all, I see so much negative stuff on the internet and it's very like overwhelming to see all the negativity that goes on, how people speak down on people that they don't even know um, personally. Like, y'all know I talk about different topics on here. What's good, King Hazy? You get to see me this time. I'm right here, King Hazy. I'm right here. Your yellow makes my heart turn bright gold this time. I love it. I see people talking about certain, people that have been in the media. And I'm like, y'all are so fixated on these people that you don't even know. These people don't even know y'all exist. And what would you do? Think about how much more productive it could be if you would take that energy and turn it towards yourself and actually work on some things for your life. Simple as that, y'all. I mean, yeah, I talk about things, I talk about topics, but I like to have a multitude of things because I'm a multifaceted person. I'm not a one dimensional being. I don't just have a one track mindset. So I might talk about things that are popular and I might not talk about things that are not popularized because my mind works that way, y'all. And it's okay if your mind doesn't work like everybody else's. When I was going to college, my thing about it was this: We were taking, I excelled in language arts, but when it came to critical thinking, I didn't think like everybody else. And if I didn't give the answer like everybody else, it was kind of like wrong. And I'm like, how can my thinking skills be wrong? Because I don't think how y'all want me to think. I don't think this way. I remember I had to retake an exam to pass this class, and I needed this class to pass. And I'm sitting in there and I'm sitting in there and I'm talking to the teacher. She was Asian, by the way. And most of the people in my class were Caucasian. Maybe, I don't know if it's a culture thing, but we had to learn about Shakespeare and all this nonsense, right? And I'm sitting there like, well, what if I'm being graded on my thoughts, but I don't think like you want me to think? And so what does that mean? I'm going to not pass and fail because of my thoughts and my opinions about this topic. Um, but I guess she was just trying to push me beyond certain parameters. I don't know, y'all. Because I was working full time and going to school at the same time. A lot of them were not. So it was a miracle for me to leave my job and make it to class on time because I had to fight traffic. A lot of people didn't have to go through that, y'all. And, I went to class on time. I got there when I could. I didn't miss really any classes. I didn't. I was very, very prompt when it came to like not missing my classes, y'all. I took it very seriously. But yeah, I passed. I had a good GPA. I graduated, what do you call it, magna cum laude. Um, but y'all, they make you go through all these hoops and barrels and jump through all these obstacles just to attain a degree, right? And then when you get out here in the real world, it's not, I'm not going to say it's not good to go to college because it does help you in some aspects. But like when you get out here in real life, your critical thinking skills and how you're able to navigate life is what's more important. The only reason we go to these schools is because it is dictated to us to go to school, right? And saying that we have to do this stuff. Y'all really don't have to do a lot of stuff. But we are living in this man made matrix, right? Give yourself permission to think outside of the box. That's another thing. You said, is there an airport nearby or is it my heart taking off every time you go live? You are a trip, Fox Galaxy. Give yourself permission to think outside of the box. Um, some of the best entrepreneurs did not go to college, y'all. My grandfather, from my understanding, didn't make it past, I think, eighth grade, and he started a dump truck business. I know somebody else, their grandfather had a swimming pool business, and I don't think, made it past sixth grade. That was back in the day when people used to be entrepreneurs. What's good, CJ? They said Kanye West, he dropped out of college, of course. Most people, y'all, that are highly successful in what they do did not go to college. I'm not going to say most, but a lot of them did not go to college. So it's all about who you know and how you're able to navigate in life. It's not about, because one thing I will say is that sometimes when you go to school, you get the good grades, you do all these things they tell you to do, and you get a job that stagnates you. Well, for me, and it handicapped me, y'all. It handicapped me because you get into this one track mind of thinking like an employee instead of an employer and a CEO and a boss and a business person. That is very dangerous for people like me, because one thing I don't like is I don't like being micromanaged. I don't like anybody being the boss of me. I don't like anybody telling me what to do. Y'all, we took this test, my sister and I. It's called the Myers-Briggs test. And basically, we both tested and we scored almost the same way. We're very much alike when it comes to our personalities. And both of us found that we don't like having anybody to dictate over us. I'm an independent thinker. I'm an independent person by nature, and I'm a creative person by nature. So trying to box me in and tell me what to do and micromanage me, that doesn't work. So we're going to clash because I'm a natural born leader. That's my life path by nature, y'all. I'm a life path one. So don't try to come around me telling me what to do, how to do it, and hover over me. That's very annoying and irritating. There are some people that need that guidance. I don't need that guidance. I need you to leave me alone. Once I know what to do, let me find my, rhythm, and I got it. If I need help, I'll reach out, y'all. So this is why I started creating things for myself. And I wish I had done this years ago for myself. I wish I had the mindset that I have today. But things happen for a reason. So I'm here to share with you. Give yourself permission to explore yourself, explore your likes, explore your needs, explore your wants. Everybody doesn't want the same stuff in life. Everybody does not need the same stuff in life. Some people might say, I'm happy with this house right here in this neighborhood. Somebody else might say, I want a bigger house. I need a bigger space so I can think clearly, right? My mind doesn't work well around clutter. That's why I told you I'm trying to declutter my house. Um, and that is definitely a scientific thing that people, you know, I remember, like, if I went to bed at night, even in high school, if I had clothes on my bed, it would bother me. I had to get up and straighten up my room before I went to sleep because I couldn't deal with it. My mood changes in a good way every time you go live. I'm glad to hear. Good evening, CJ. Nice to see you in the building as well. Um, but those, just give yourself permission, y'all. I'm gonna try to stay on here for at least 30 minutes. It's been 21 minutes. It's 4:36 p.m. I have to really probably get off here and eat again. I'm hungry. My sandwich is right over there in the vehicle. I went to Panera Bread today. I have a tuna and barbecue sandwich, and I have some chips, and so I'll probably eat the rest of that. So I got that earlier. And yeah, I'm just enjoying this weather. I'm enjoying the energy, and I'm just grateful and thankful that I can do this. Now, what if I were in the confines of a job today? What if I were stuck at a freaking plantation that said you have to be, y'all, let me tell you something. Even when you work from home, even when you work from home, because I had a job working from home, several jobs working from home, and my whole thing was, I don't want the job if I can't work from home because I don't want to have to deal with and battle with traffic. But as you can tell, I do battle a little bit with traffic because I go to the school, but it's not really that bad because the school's not far from me. But I don't mind working with children. Do something that you don't mind doing, y'all. That's the most important thing. Do something you don't mind doing. Give yourself permission. If you're not happy with something in your life, give yourself permission to say, you know what, I'm going to change this. I don't care who tells you you're crazy. You could be making really good money on your job and very unhappy at your job, very stressed out at your job. I know, I'm telling you, this can be the case for a lot of people. Give yourself permission to change it. You might have to sacrifice. You might have to take a big major cut in pay, but it's worth your mental health. Your mental health is everything. That's why they're always trying to attack you mentally. That's why they're always under trying to attack the way you think. That's why they're always trying to distract your mind with all these outside things, these 3D things, what you see, what you listen to, what you're exposed to, the air quality, these chemtrails, the poisoning of the water, the poisoning of the food. That's why. That's why we're under attack. Protect your mind, y'all. Your mind is one of the most valuable things because when your mind tells your body, I'm healed, you will heal. You will heal. And it takes a multitude of people to chant healing over you, but people can heal. The Indian people know this, right? And I'm talking about the Middle Eastern people. They can do chants. I was watching a video where they chanted over this lady to bring her back to health. And then expose yourself to sunlight, y'all, and fresh air. Sunlight helps you heal because sun is healing, sun is health, sun is energy, and sun is just food for your body, just like plants. Plants need sunlight, so do we. We need water, just like the plants. We're like a plant. Think of yourself, you're a solar being. You need to treat yourself like a plant, okay? Eat plants. I need to do more of that as well. I need to eat more green leafy vegetables. I might go to the store later and enjoy my snacks. Well, go enjoy your snacks. In my world, they tell me to man and put my feelings to the side. But that's the thing. You can put your feelings to the side temporarily, but how many times can you keep doing that before your spirit and your energy can't take it anymore? And you have to do something or say something because you're going to make yourself physically sick inside. Those emotional things that you're going through is because your spirit is talking to you. That's why your body feels that way. So you have to do something about it, y'all. Give yourself permission, to feel what you feel and do something about your feelings. Don't worry. And And basically, F your feelings. What I mean by F your feelings is F everybody else's feelings. Worry about your own feelings, okay? Your feelings come first. Everybody else's feelings comes after and second, and maybe not even at all. F their feelings. Y'all know I have to do my episodes of F Your Feelings Friday when I have the energy and the strength and the time to get back into it. But we're going to have more episodes of F Your Feelings Friday. And I invented that for a reason. You do that a lot and it hurts, but I'm used to it. Well, you have to learn, Fox Galaxy, that you can't keep pushing yourself to the side. You have to learn not to do that to yourself, okay? You are important, and give yourself permission to tell yourself that you're important. They teach us so much that, oh, get over it. Mm-mm. Who are you to tell somebody to get over what? If it's important to you, it's important to you for a reason. So, F what they say. It's about you today, okay? Yeah, exactly just like that, y'all. It's 25 minutes. I'm trying to make it to 30, y'all. I'm trying to make it to 30 minutes. Trying to make it to 30 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna be signing out of here. Probably go and eat my sandwich. Just good energy today, y'all. How y'all feeling? Good energy. Why does every time my iPhone keeps telling me to view these new terms and conditions? What new terms and conditions, y'all? What's going on here? I feel like this phone has gone through a multitude of updates. You know, Apple does what they want. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm excited. You know what I'm excited about? Because I just got an email saying that my Mary Kay lip gloss has been delivered today. I haven't been back to the house yet to retrieve it, to obtain it. But remember, I told you that I lost my pink Mary Kay lip gloss and I wasn't right without it. So I've been using this chapstick that I got at one of these um, like open houses or whatever. Like Miami Homes put together a little gift bag and they had these little chapsticks in there. Yeah, you know I'm down bad because that's what I've been using. But now my Mary Kay lip gloss has arrived, and somebody told me they found my Mary Kay lip gloss. So I said, save it for me because I wasn't right without it, y'all. Little things matter. Give yourself permission to bask in the glory of the little things that you enjoy. Blowing bubbles, y'all, makes me feel good inside. I don't care because I'm not a child anymore. It's the little child in you that needs to feel good. Get on a swing and swing. Oh my gosh, that is so relaxing. Give yourself permission to do that. If you want to take a trip and go somewhere, go do it, y'all. You want to treat yourself, y'all. Shoot, living up under all these parameters and confinements of what they say we should do, how you should do this, conduct yourself this way, y'all. Y'all, it's just too much. Sometimes you just have to live your life. Sometimes you have to have a party by your goddamn by myself, by my goddamn by myself. Yeah, I know that. It's a song by the Ying Yang Twins. Drink by myself, smoke by myself. Yeah, I probably don't know about it. That's back in the day. But sometimes you got to turn up by yourself and enjoy yourself and just be in the house by yourself and like, y'all, guess what I want? I want to get one of those JBL party speakers. My sister got one for her birthday, y'all. That thing is so nice. When I tell you, I know I'm going to have one in my future. I know it's coming. It's on the way to me. I'm going to turn that thing up and I'm going to be jamming in the house. I don't care. I'm going to be Y'all, you can use it outside in the yard. You can carry it with you because it's portable. It's rainproof and it has so much bass. It lights up and you can change the color configuration. Oh gosh. If you don't know about the JBL party speaker, look it up. They have different ones. One is like 120 and then the other one is like 110, but the actual price of it is like 200 and something. I think you can find them on Amazon, eBay. You can go to JBL. They sell them wherever. Best Buy, Walmart. Check out the JBL party speaker, y'all, and get into it. I would have turned it up pretty loud and made it purple. Okay. Yes. So when I visited her, she let me listen to it. It was nice, y'all. I want one of those. And another thing that I want, I'm putting this on my wish list. I want another microphone for my podcasting. So like when I do my live streams, I use these microphones, but I also would like to get an SHURE, a Shure microphone, because I think it's going to do wonders for my voice. I think it's going to sound really clear, very crisp, very good, and it's going to make me sound very enhanced. That's another thing on my wish list. Okay, but that's in the future, and I already know it's coming to me. I already know I got it. I mean, like, just throw it in the bag. And another thing too, I want to work on my wardrobe. I want to get more business attire, because a lot of my pants, y'all, I cannot zip and button up anymore. So a lot of things I'm going to be decluttering my clothes, getting out with the old, in with the new, y'all, because the universe is about to bless me, y'all. The universe is going to bless me with all these things that I have envisioned for myself. A new wardrobe is coming to me. Yes, it will, Fox. A photo shoot this year is coming. I already got my dress picked out. I bought it the other year. I bought two dresses the other year. I already wore one of them. I wore it was the yellow dress for my birthday. But I have another dress that I want. Y'all, you just got to see it. When you see it, you're going to know. But then I ended up, remember, having this wrist injury, lost weight in this arm, but the dress exposes my arms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to start working on my triceps and everything. But I got my photo shoot coming. I already have my shoes picked out. I don't know how I'm going to do my hair. It's going to be cute regardless. I'm also planning on taking a home interior class this year. I already got that coming. I know I'm going to do it. And then I'm also going to take a class to help me do my makeup. Like, I want to be able to do my makeup and look professional like a lot of these people, because I don't have makeup on today. I don't have any makeup on my face. I want to be able to enhance myself so I can actually do it myself and look really professional when I do it, y'all. So these things are on the way to me this year. It's exciting. It's already exciting, y'all. Spring is almost here. Spring is coming at the end of March, y'all. So March 21st, that's when spring officially, I think, starts. Yeah. And guess what? You probably can hear they're bassing in the background, y'all. They got some bass going. I don't know why melanated people feel the need to yes, it's very close. They feel the need to be seen and heard all the time. Like, that's unnecessary. That's so played out. But let me tell you this real quickly, and then I have to go. The cherry blossoms have been blooming around here. I saw some pink, lavender looking cherry blossoms, beautiful, and I saw white ones. So we are in spring season, y'all. We're very close. Spring is upon us, y'all. And I had a dandelion growing in the yard. So I already know spring is here. When spring is on the way, magical things happen. And I want us to manifest in this energy. Manifest all the positive things into your life in this good, wonderful, positive energy, y'all. Do it for yourself, okay? Thank y'all for the new subscribers. Um, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. My goal is to be more consistent on here, to come on here and talk to y'all. And I do want to have set topics, but like, I've been so busy. And when things calm down for me, we'll be able to have the F Your Feelings Friday back again, because I really do miss it. And you know, I don't know what happened to Knowledge Seeker, but he used to tap into my F Your Feeling Friday live streams, and he used to come up on the panel. I miss that. Um, yeah, but we got some things coming. I'm also going to be doing some things about uh, proper speaking, because a lot of people don't know how to properly speak or spell, for that matter. And I have notes right here in my phone. These are all the things that I'm working on, y'all. I put a lot of notes in my phone about stuff that I want to work on. So let me put in here YouTube topic, and we're gonna watch. It's gonna be different, okay? So before I sign out of here, I also want to share this with y'all. I want to just talk about it right now. The difference between through and through. So look, this is how we spell through, like I threw the ball. THREW, y'all. I threw the ball. THREW. Now, if you're talking about somebody going through something, through the window, I went through a lot this year. THROUGH. Okay? Because I know that there are grown people that don't know the difference and cannot spell properly. And sometimes that makes people look like they're uneducated. All right? So I threw the ball. That's THREW, y'all. When I get my whiteboard and I'm at the house and I can set up for y'all, we're gonna have a whiteboard. I even have a Zoom account where I can, have a whiteboard set up so we can see how to properly spell these words as melanated people, okay, and also as grown adults, because we need to know how to be literate out here, right? But anyway, y'all, it's 4:50. It's almost 5 o'clock today. The sun is still shining. Die Sonne scheint, y'all. That's how we say it auf Deutsch or in German. Die Sonne scheint. The sun is shining. Um, so I'm going to sign out of here. Auf Wiedersehen. Guten Tag to all of you out there. Um, and I will tune in with y'all later. Remember to celebrate yourself and stay walking in your divinity and stay winning, y'all. Until next time, you all stay blessed. You're counting down to your 21st birthday. Shout out to you, Fox Galaxy. You're very blessed. All right, y'all. Take care.